Tumin is a community currency created in El Espinal by teachers and students from the Intercultural University of Veracruz. The purpose of the Tumin is to reactive the commerce in the community because there was a shortage of money. They came up with the solution of creating their own currency instead of exchanging goods to facilitate transactions. It has then expanded to other regions like Chiapas, Puebla, Tabasco, Morelos, and the state of Mexico. The tumin is equivalent to the peso. This makes it easier for people to set prices, but the value of the tumin is independent and it is not backed by anything, so it is fiat money. Purchasing transactions are very simple with tumin. One part is paid with pesos and another with tumins, and the value of tumins is backed by trust. It comes with the three functions of money: medium of exchange because it is used to purchase goods and services, storage of value because it can be saved if the people want and it might change its value because it depends on what the people are willing to accept for it, units of account because the tumin is used to designate the price of the goods and services like the peso. The tumins are useless for banks because they are not affected by interest rate. In our opinion, a proper money supply wouldn't be possible. In the case that it happens, the amount of tumin needed to purchase something will increase, and so the amount of tumins, and it is too expensive to print them. It cannot take relevances in the economy because it is not benefited by the interest rate and inflation. It also isn't accepted in most of the establishments in the country. Currently, it works like a type of coupon, which doesn't have an expiration date. It has the same values as the Mexican peso. If it takes official value in the economy, then it could happen that new entities will be founded, which will decide what to do with the money supply of the tumin. It is also possible that it enters directly into the civil jurisdiction. Within that case, the effect would be the same because it would be replaced immediately by the Mexican peso due to the lack of consistency that it has. If we consider the first case, the situation would be difficult because both institutions will have an impact in the economy, so the monetary policy of one will be useless if the other does not follow the same path. There would be discrepancies. We think that this idea is good to help communities that are struggling with their economy. This type of exchange is very useful to increase the purchasing power in pesos by reducing the prices of goods and services using tumins. But the problem comes when it has to be implemented nationally because the currency itself is backed by the peso, so it cannot function as a single mean of exchange. It is also not affected by the interest rate and inflation, so the actual use of its transactions would be impossible with the current economic system.